Yeah, in front of the school, there's a pack of kids that looked like they were fighting, so pulled into the turn lane to stop the fight.
Okay. And when you say the school, what school are you referring to?
Timberline High School.
Okay. So when I ask questions, I'm just going to ask you to pause for just a second. It's natural for people to talk over each other, but we have a court reporter and she has to write it down. So if you can just pause for a second, okay? So you said Timberline High School, is that right?
Yes.
And you said you saw a pack of kids. Where was that pack of kids? Where was this event occurring?
At the bus stop in front of the school.
Okay. And what did you do when you observed that incident?
I pulled into the turn lane and exited my vehicle and approached the kids.
Why did you approach the kids? I mean, let me ask this a different way. Have you seen fights before?
Yes.
Okay. Do you stop your vehicle in the middle of the road for fights?
If it's a one-on-one fight, I wouldn't stop necessarily. But it was a huge mob of kids, and to me, that's unjust.
Okay. And so as you see that, was this a different scenario?
Yes.
Okay. When you got out of your vehicle and you got closer, did your opinion about what was occurring change?
Absolutely. I realized it was not.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some follow-up questions, okay? When you got closer, what did you see?
I seen a grown man choking a young teenage girl.
And you say choking, what does that mean to you?
He was on his back and had the young girl on top of him in a rear naked choke.
That is a pretty specific term. So tell me what you mean by that. Why do you use that term?
That's what I know it is called. He had his arm wrapped around her neck.
How do you know that's what it's called?
I was in the military and we did training, and we.
What branch of the military?
U.S. Army.
Okay. What'd you do in the Army?
I was a mechanic.
And you said you did training. Were you associated with any particular unit that gave you that type of training?
I was in the special ops community.
And so when you say you observed him holding her in a rear naked choke, is that a specific hold that you're familiar with based on your training?
Absolutely.
How long were you in the Army?
13 years.
So what did you do when you made that observation about what the adult male was doing to the young female?
I stopped him from choking her.
Okay. Were there any other adults that were present at the time that you observed?
There was an adult woman screaming and crying. I didn't know who it was at the time.
What about any other adult males there besides the one that you've identified on the ground?
Not initially, no. Not that I remember.
Okay. Yeah, Bertrand?
You may.
I'm going to show you what's been admitted. Mr. Wagner, State's Exhibits 1 and 4. Ask you to look at those silently yourself, and then look up at me when you're done, please.
And Mr. Wagner, could you pull yourself just a little bit
Yes,
closer
ma'am.
to that microphone and make sure you don't speak directly into it, but closer to it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And do you recognize what I've handed you in State's Exhibits 1 and 4?
Yes, ma'am.
What are those?
Aerial view map of the area of Mullen and Timberline High School.
Okay, do those appear to be true and accurate representations of that area as it appeared to you on October 18th of 2024?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take them back from you. Thank you. Okay, publish, Your Honor.
You may.
I'm showing State's Exhibit 1. Mr. Wagner, can you identify, describe on this photograph where you were coming from, which direction you were heading to for the jury, please?
I was on Mullen from top left, traveling towards the bottom right on Mullen.
Okay. And that's almost intersects the bottom left corner of that photograph. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Showing you State's Exhibit 4. And you described where you stopped your vehicle. Where was that on this photograph?
Right where it says Mullen, in that turn lane, in front of the bus stop symbol.
No, scale out for just a hair. Okay, so are you talking about this bottom left-hand arrow here?
Yes.
Okay. And where was
the bottom left of the exhibit?
Yes.
And where was this event occurring as you recalled it?
Pretty much right where that bus stop symbol is.
Okay. Was it on concrete or was it on dirt? If you remember.
Where it started, I don't remember, but it ended in the dirt.
Okay. So where you ended up.
I just want to say kudos to these good Samaritans that where they're driving by, could have went on with their lives, decided to stop and help and figure out what was going on there with those kids and this adult. All right, let's pause it right there, folks. Josh Wagner, an eyewitness to the fight, testifies next about seeing the victim's face turning colors and being afraid that she would lose consciousness. So keep it here on Court TV Live. Welcome back to our special coverage of the attempted honor killing trial in Washington State. I'm Michael Ayala. Ihsan Ali and his wife Zara are accused of attempting to kill their 17-year-old daughter back in October of last year. The attack was captured on video, and it happened outside the victim's former high school as she and her boyfriend walked to the bus stop. Now, witnesses say after the defendant punched his daughter's boyfriend, he then put his daughter in a chokehold. The victim reportedly told police that her father threatened her with an honor killing for rejecting an arranged marriage. But neither side is allowed to mention honor killing or arranged marriage because the judge ruled that those terms are too prejudicial. Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas is here now with more on today's testimony. Cody.
Well, good evening, Michael. Always great to see you, as always. Now, following those brief opening statements today, the court heard from the bus driver who witnessed the altercation take place between Ihsan and Zara Ali and their daughter.
While they were fighting, while the punches were being thrown, he did lay a punch onto the male student who fell back. And at that time, the adult actually grabbed this female student.
And when you say grabbed her, what do you mean by that?
He grabbed her by, like, through the front, spun her around, and then put a chokehold on her. I secured my bus by putting in neutral, engaging the emergency brake, and I went out there and confronted the man while he was on the ground holding the female student. And I told him, let her go. And I believe I said it probably 2 or 3 times, let her go.
And how did you say that?
I yelled it. I said, let her go, let her go.
And did he?
He did not.
Disturbing video of the altercation was shown in court today, depicting Ihsan grabbing his daughter Fatima while other students attacked him in an attempt to make him let her go. Now, following that video, the state's next witness, Officer Sofal Hong, took the stand. He told the court that Ihsan had reported Fatima missing earlier in the day. Now, he went on to talk about the details of his investigation.
Later that evening, I went to St. Peter's Hospital.
Okay, and what was the purpose of going to St. Peter's Hospital?
It was to speak with CPS and to get a recorded statement from Fatima herself.
What was her demeanor like when you spoke with her?
Pretty weak, pretty tired.
Okay. And what did you hear or observe that made you think that she was weak and tired?
When we started the interview, she was just very soft-spoken, had a little bit of a raspy voice.
Now, both Ihsan and Zara Ali are facing years behind bars for attempted murder and assault charges. And if convicted, Ihsan faces life in prison while Zara faces up to 41 years behind bars. Michael?
All right. Thank you very much, Cody. Appreciate that report. Folks, I want to head back to court now where eyewitness Josh Wagner is testifying about how the victim looked during the attack.
When you saw the female that was being choked by the adult, how old did this individual look to you? Are you talking a child, an adult? Where in that range would you assess this female?
Teenage girl.
Okay. Were there, besides the adult female that you described, the adult male, the young female, were there any other people present that you recall?
Yeah, there was a pretty good group of kids trying to stop what was going on. I couldn't tell you how many. I would estimate 5 to 10, roughly.
Was it apparent to you that they were trying to stop what was going on?
Yes.
How would you describe their demeanors in terms of how did they present to you?
They were very frantic and afraid.
Did you observe whether that, well, let me back up. The adult female that you saw, how was she dressed in appearance? If you remember.
She had a head covering on.
Okay. Did you see if she was assisting? You've described yourself as assisting in trying to remove the young female from the older male. Were there any other adult males that were helping you with that?
No, not initially.
Okay. What about later?
There was the bus driver that got out, and he was kind of standing there. I don't think he knew what to do.
Okay.
And by that point, it was already kind of under control.
Okay. And what about that adult female that with the head covering? Was she assisting in any way, helping remove the?
I don't
female
remember
child?
that. I wasn't focused on that.
Okay. You don't remember her assisting?
No.
And do you recall a young man that was present at the scene? Apologies, that was poorly worded. Do you recall any of the kids specifically that were there at the scene as if they were helping?
No.
Okay. Do you remember, in terms of the adult female that was present at the scene, if she was saying anything? You described her as crying. Do you remember if she was saying anything at the time?
She was speaking in, she wasn't speaking English.
Okay. So she was saying something, but not in English?
Yes.
When you saw the young female, how did she appear to you when you saw her?
Her face was changing colors when she was being choked.
What kind of colors? When you say that, what does that
She
mean?
was going to lose consciousness if it continued.
When you arrived, did you say anything to the adult male that was choking her?
No.
Okay. Was the impact of the kids, was that having any effect on them, on the adult male releasing the female?
No.
How would you describe the adult male's build?
He's a decent sized guy.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see him in court today?
Yes.
If you are able to, could you please identify where he's located and an article of clothing that he's wearing?
He's wearing a dark blue blazer or sport jacket, sitting near the window.
Can I just ask that the record reflect the witness has identified the defendant?
The record will reflect that the witness has identified Mr. Ali.
Did you speak with him at all during the course of this, if you recall?
No.
Okay. How would you describe the build of the young female? How did she appear to you? I know what you described her kind of physical appearance as the events were occurring, but how would you describe her build?
She seemed to be a petite girl.
And did you speak with her at all?
No.
While you were there with Mr. or the male, was he saying or doing anything? Was he speaking to the female in any way that you observed?
Not that I recall.
Did you know any of these people?
No.
Okay. And is there any way you could have confused what was occurring with maybe just a hug or a restraint type hold?
Absolutely not.
Why do you say that?
It was due to the young girl's color changing and recognizing what was going on. It was very obvious she was being choked.
All right, let's pause it right there. The state is about to play a video of this particular fight, but because there are minors shown in that video, we're not able to show it to you. But up next, the witness to the fight will be on cross-examination, so keep it here on Court TV.
Matriarch of the Adelson family gets arrested.
Donna Adelson is facing charges of murder, the death of her former son-in-law, Dan Markell.
Prosecutors say a bitter child custody battle was the motive for the murder-for-hire plot. Now that Donna has turned into a defendant, what's next for the Adelson clan?
Now that the ship is really sinking fast, blood doesn't matter that much.
The Matriarch Mastermind murder trial. Live coverage begins this August on Court TV.
Welcome back, folks. Let's head back to court now for more testimony in the attempted honor-killing trial of Ihsan and Zara Ali. The witness is now on cross-examination.
Mr. Wagner, fair to say that you came upon this scene sometime after it had started?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fair to say you don't really have any idea how long that was?
No.
Okay. And I guess I was confused about your description. When you first came up, you said that the young girl was on top?
Yes.
The man? Okay. And so was he on his back?
Yes.
Okay. And it was you that made him let go?
Yes.
All right. And after he let go, did he move anymore?
He tried to get up. That's it.
Okay. How long after the young woman got up did he try to get up?
I don't remember the exact time. It was shortly afterwards.
Mr. Kading, can I have you just get a little bit closer to that microphone?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Okay. And so when he tried to get up, did you stop him?
Yes.
All right. And did you at some point roll him onto his side?
Yes.
Why?
To keep him there until the police arrived.
All right. And when the police arrived, did you immediately let him go?
Once the police arrived, they took control of the situation.
Okay. But you walked him up to the police car, right?
I helped the police, yes.
Okay. Are you a police officer?
No, sir.
Okay. And the bus driver was there. Can you describe him?
No, I don't really recall what he looked like other than the high-vis vest.
Okay. So you know it was him wearing that?
Yes.
All right. I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Cross-examination, Mr. Leary?
Good afternoon, Mr. Wagner.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
So, have you seen the video?
Yes.
Okay. And did the prosecutor show it to you, or did you see it somewhere else?
It was a public records request.
Okay. So did you file a public records request?
Yes.
Okay. And so you got the video. Did you get police reports or just the video?
Just the video.
Okay. And when was that?
Months ago. I don't remember the exact time.
Okay. How many times do you think you've watched the video?
A few times. I mean, couldn't give you a number.
Okay. All right. So from the looks of it, you were able to kind of get control of Mr. Ali relatively quickly. Is that fair?
Yes.
All right. So we've seen the still shots of you getting out of the truck, correct? Yes.
Yes.
And then running across the street, correct?
Yes.
And then you kind of make your way through the crowd, and then you pointed out, or you recognized your hat, correct?
Yes.
And at that point, you then go down kind of hands-on, correct?
Yes.
And was there anything in between you and Mr. Ali in terms of your ability to get to him?
Just the kids, the group of kids that was around.
Okay, and they were mostly standing around?
Yes.
All right, so you kind of work your way through, and then when you go to the ground, you're able to kind of get hands-on Mr. Ali almost immediately.
Yes.
And you're able to free the young woman from his grasp, correct?
Yes.
And that's almost immediately?
It was pretty quick.
All right. And you described an older woman wearing a headscarf, correct?
Yes.
And you said older in the sense that there was a younger woman with a headscarf and then an adult woman. Fair?
I didn't say anything about a young woman with a headscarf.
Okay. Okay. So how many women did you see there with a headscarf?
One that I recall right now.
Okay, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. I appreciate you correcting me. So you saw a woman with a headscarf?
Yes.
Okay, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, so how would you characterize her age?
Roughly my age or older.
Okay, and you are how old?
I'll be 43 this year.
Okay, so an adult woman with a headscarf?
Yes.
All right. And so, and you described her as kind of upset and crying?
Yes.
And where was she in proximity to you?
15, 20 feet maybe.
Okay. Did she get in your way at all?
Not that I recall.
Did you see her getting in the way of anyone trying to kind of address the situation?
Not that I recall. I wasn't focused on that.
All right. And so basically, if I'm correct, you get out of the truck, you get over there, work your way through the kids, and you are able to kind of put this to rest almost immediately.
Pretty quick.
And then you're able to hold down Mr. Ali, correct?
Yes.
And other than him attempting to get up once, was he actively fighting you?
No.
Okay. Right. And so you're just kind of waiting there, counting the seconds till the police come.
Yes.
And then they take over, correct?
Yes.
All right. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ms. Stone, redirect.
Briefly, Your Honor, thank you. Mr. Wagner, when you assisted law enforcement, do you remember how many law enforcement were present? Were there multiple officers that came up to you or one officer?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in terms of the time that the older man was down on the ground, it was essentially you and that one officer. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. And that one officer didn't ask you to step back, disengage, anything like that?
No.
Okay. And when you say pretty quick, you got the older man in control pretty quick, was that because he suddenly decided to cooperate with you?
I don't know if that's why. It was just, adrenaline was going pretty quick and it happened very fast.
So when he, let me ask this a different way. When the young female was released, what did that look like from the older man? Did he just suddenly hands up, push her away, I'm done with her, or something else?
He tried to get up and I didn't allow him to get up.
Okay, so to be clear, she was released because of your engagement with him, not because of a voluntary choice by
Yes.
him.
He released because of me getting involved.
Thank you. I have no further questions.